Hello then. Trying something different for shits and giggles. So, thought I'd do a beer review. Wasn't going to drink tonight, and then I thought, I've got some half decent beers there that I want to review. So I'm not going to have too many tonight because I'm out tomorrow, um, tomorrow afternoon. So let's go for it then. So a beer from Coronado Brewing Company. They're out of California. This is called Palm Sway Tropical IPA, 6.5% ABV. It's really kind of pictures very much smaller than I'm used to. So I'm using this just because you can use this 30 hours a month. So it's just another option from StreamYard. Kind of gets me through the month, kind of thing. Um, so yeah, not much about this brewery on the can really. It just says stay coastal because obviously it's on the west coast of America. Let's get tropical on island time. Moments drift like the ocean breeze, so kick back under the swaying palms and enjoy this juicy ale packed with tropical hop flavour. Now, I had a look on Untapped and it's coming in at 65 IBUs. Yeah, 60. That's what it's saying on Untapped. So um, it's won gold medal winner English IPA or New Zealand IPA 2021 at the Great American Beer Festival. So they have won things. It's classed as an American IPA, and with 65 IBUs, I would say it's going to be kind of more West Coast leaning. It doesn't really give you any kind of details about what hops are in this. I have checked the website, I've checked the can several times, and it doesn't really tell you much about it, just where it's packaged, etc., etc. So let me get back on the right page here. So, and it says about the awards they won there, 2021 gold. So maybe it's true. Let me just sort this out because I'm new to this sort of thing. There you go. Give it a bit of that. It's not one of them. No, I can't do that. So yeah, first time kind of using this. Do that. Is that right? There you go. It's different. How you doing, Susie? Good to see you. Thanks for chiming in there. Hope you're all right. Angie. No. Yeah, no, not this. Mind you, yeah, it's just crazy that was. Um, and then backwards and forwards saying hi. So cool. Let me just. I'm not used to this sort of thing. Right, let's crack it open then. See what we get out of this one. First time I've had the beer from this brewery. I purchased this at the Bottleneck in Broadstairs, about a mile and a half away. I've had it in the fridge for probably the best part of the month, to be honest with you. So it needs drinking, being a hop forward beer. But yeah, here we go. Beer in a glass. My daughter's gone to London for, well, we'll see until she gets bored, I guess. Half term kicked off today. Got a little bit left in the can. I just wanted to leave it like that. There's a slight kind of chill haze. It's probably been out of the fridge about a quarter of an hour because I've been flapping around on here trying to sort out thumbnails and all that kind of carry on. But it poured at one finger head's gone down really quickly. It's got a gentle carbonation running up through the beer. It's not as clarity kind of thing as I thought it would be, being I assume a West Coast type style beer. But yeah, let me just because I'm not used to all these comments and stuff. Can I do that? Don't know what's going on here, so you have to bear with me. Why is it? I don't know what's going on. I can't see. Oh, do I have to do that? No. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to the beer. My phone just dinged as well, so we'll get that to that. Aroma then. It's got that very kind of jammy marmalade type sort of aroma to it. Apricot. Oh, yeah, apricot. A bit of. It's like a candied orange. But yeah, definitely that kind of. It reminds me of kind of the rind of a like a Valencia orange, that kind of thing. Very kind of juice forward. Obviously citrusy. There's a bit of kind of grapefruit thing going on in there. But I'm not getting any kind of like piney, resiny kind of thing at the moment. But we'll see on the taste. So let's crack into this. And not on StreamYard, no. This is, as it says, that there. It's just, I've got a few options. I've got this, I've got Restream, I've still got StreamYard for the free shit. It just kind of, it's just another option to squeeze out the free shit for the month, really, and then it all sort of resets. So, because I ain't paying $40, $50 a month for, I'm not doing it no more. So, I'd rather get some beers or whatever. Anyway, let's get a taste of this, see what it's all about. So, cheers to we've got 4 people watching, so cheers. I've got a bit of music playing in the background, so I don't know if that's being picked up or not. It's really kind of low, so hopefully I won't get a copyright strike. It's a kind of a background thing. Getting notifications about recording. What did I was going to say about this? To me, yeah, it's coming through very, very similar to the aroma. It's got a little bit of bitterness there. It could be one of them beers. The more you drink, the more the bitterness starts to ramp up a little bit. As I say, it is warming up fairly quickly. I say it's probably been out of the fridge for a good 20 odd minutes or more now. So, but it's very tropical for sure. Let's go on to Untapped, and I'll think about what I'm getting on the flavours here. So, bear with me because I don't know how this is going to work. So we'll go to Untapped first. Can I? That one? Can I do that? Oh, this is annoying because I've done the tab as well. Add camera. I'm learning this on the go, so it is what it is, to be honest. Share screen. That. Entire screen. I'll select the tab. That one. Share. So it's gone. Has it gone full screen? I don't know what's going on here. Let me just see what it looks like a minute. So it's just kind of like a trial run for me, and we'll see how it pans out. Right, what we got going on here? Let's have a look. Right, so it's not actually San Diego. Yeah, it didn't really say on the can what part or anywhere else. It just says Conronado, California. Never had it from them before, and it's not actually doing that, is it? So Add to screen. There we go. There we go. Um, so I can go full screen now. There we go. So it's basically what it says. It's got 15,609 ratings, coming in at 3.67. Now, I don't do scores on beer reviews anymore. I'm more, if I put it onto Untapped, then obviously I will. But I'm more of the kind of thing, would I buy it again rather than a score? I stopped kind of doing that during the pandemic, certainly the early part of the pandemic, because I thought, well, people's livelihoods are at risk here, and I felt a little bit, the last thing they need is a negative kind of review sort of thing, for my palate at least, or the beer, the actual individual can I've got. So I thought, no, I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, so 6.5% ABV. Yeah. What does the brewery say about it? Now then, I think I need to come out and go back here again. That one. You're just going to have to bear with me here. I'm not very good at this. We will get there. We will get there. We will persevere. And then we'll see. Share. I did add it. Don't know why. So there you go. This is the actual brewery website saying about the beer. This is basically exactly what it says on Untapped. Let's go to the brewery, the main kind of website. Free shipping, yada yada. So that you can see they're a coastal kind of brewery. There's some of their merch. Some of that looks all right. I like the green. The green one is pretty cool. Award-winning craft beer, etc., etc. Some of their beers, I mean, so that one there looks pretty good. Like, well, kind of West Coast. That's what I kind of expect. The left-hand one, the top left-hand one of them four on that flight there. That's what I'd be looking for a Westie type thing. Though this probably does look like it a little bit, but that's a little bit more of a, looks like more of a kind of a resiny kind of West Coast type thing. So yeah, San Diego Bay Park tasting room. Let's have a look at the details here. Looks really nice, as they all are. Food, of course, is normal for this sort of thing. Let me just get rid of this. I didn't do that. I didn't shut off the thing, but yeah, that goes all into bits and bats, orders, pickups, kegs, blah 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 blah. What you wanna, so you can order beer and go and pick it up, kind of thing. So that just gives you a little bit of about the brewery. What's this about thing? Anyway, you can go and check it all out. Conronado Brewing Co. I'll stop that right now. So yeah, I need to go back here, don't I, somewhere? Remove from screen. There we go. Different. Anyhow, I'll just make sure. I'm trying to keep an eye on the comments as well because I'm not used to this. San Diego, yeah. Cheers as well, Kevin, for that. I wasn't sure. And some geezer here. So, how are you? You all right? Did you go to the city, or did you not? Hope you're doing all right. We've got Simo in there saying hi. How you doing? So, Palm Sway Tropical IPA, 6.5% ABV. San Diego, California. So Let's see if this has changed any. It didn't really give me a hell of a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, it's saying it is a West Coast IPA, but it is quite. It's got a little bit of colour there that you want, but it's not. It's not that kind of real sort of darker, resiny, darker orange sort of colour that I look for, and it's a little bit hazy. But there's no oats in it. I'm pretty sure of that. It's opened up a little bit. There's kind of a nice kind of brown bread kind of malt thing coming through now, which is nice. But it's definitely got that kind of apricot jam, yeah, a Valencia orange, thick rind orange kind of thing coming in. Maybe a little bit of, yeah, kind of orange jelly chunks, that kind of thing. You know, when you get it fresh out of the packet, you add, warm water and let it, mix it all up. It's that kind of real kind of strong orange kind of aroma. Let's get back to the taste again then. Pepper saying hi. Just debating if it can actually be asked to open a beer. I must admit, this is my first one. So I had one or two the other day. Didn't go to sleep for 40 hours, but yeah, something like that. So I was up early in the morning to see the little ships go out at 5 in the morning, and then stayed up all night the next night, and then pretty much all the way round the next day till the evening last night. And I was pretty interesting. Anyway, back to this. It's very kind of. It's got a nice. It was all right, wasn't it? Yeah, and all that shit. um, this is more of a kind of a. It's not very resinous. It doesn't, to me, come across very bitter at all, which is really kind of, considering it's supposed to be 65 IBUs according to Untapped. It's I don't know if it's my tolerance level with some of these beers. 65 IBUs like 10, 15 years ago would have been average. Now, 65 IBUs in a West Coast IPA, at least here in the UK, is very high. I want more than that. I want more bitterness. I like bitterness. Bosh. That's for you, Sammy. Long story, but yeah. Yeah, 65 IBUs is not nothing special back then, but it is now. You used to have beers that were kind of in the ballpark of 80 to 100 regular, normal. And you probably still do in some parts of the States and some of the selected beers that we get over here from America. In the UK, 65 IBUs these days would be very, very rare because you've got to convert the Haze Bros, which aren't kind of coming into craft beer in the last 10 years, but the IBU count has just dropped on West Coast IPAs to the point where there weren't that many around. Maybe as little as 3 or 4 years ago, there weren't many at all. They're making a comeback, but they're the modern, lower IBU kind of West Coast beers, which is a shame because I really do like that kind of big, bold, resinous-y pine, that them pine needles, the resin from the hops, and that massive hit of kind of grapefruit and musky, dank, that kind of thing. Just, you're drinking a bigger kind of, say, a double IPA or something like that. I like that kind of thing, where you're not really getting it on a lot of modern days. This is kind of in that kind of middle sort of part. It's definitely more going on here than what we generally get in the UK that do Westies, I guess. Which has definitely got that nice kind of jammy, marmaladey. There is a little bit of hop oil in there, but it's nothing kind of. It's not mega slick. Sometimes they're mega slick. It can add to the mouthfeel. This is not really kind of one of them ones. This is more of that kind of middle of the road, um, country road. You know, take me home to where I belong. But yeah, well, that is leaving a little bit of. I mean, it's only 6.5, but it is actually leaving not alcohol legs, but it's definitely coating the glass when I move it down. You can see where the beer has been. So maybe there's a little bit of hop oil in character in that. It's definitely not from the alcohol for the ABV. But yeah, overall, it's a tasty beer. It's definitely one I'll buy again for sure. I'm rubbish with the comments, I'm sorry. Um, yeah, it was a good run. If it would have been a run, I'd have been dead. An actual run. Cheers, how you doing? Hope you're doing alright, my friend. Just doing a little beer review here. I've got another one coming up at some point. I've got another half beer that I want to do a review of from New York. Greenbacks, I think that one's called. I had it on tap about 2 or 3 months ago in London. I got invited to an event, so I got some free beer and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, I'll have some. And I had that on tap, and it was very good. So it turned up the road about a month or so ago. So I grabbed that because I already had it. Thought I'd do a review of it. So that's a New England hazy. So thought I'd start off with this first. It should have been the other way around, I guess, but it is what it is. I did put it all in, didn't I? Yeah. Overall, yeah. I'll buy it again. I say it's a brewery I've not heard of before. I don't know how often we get this brewery's beer in the UK. I've certainly never seen it before. I'm guessing this is a core range beer. Looking at the website I showed you earlier, I'm assuming it's a core range. I say I don't really know. This is just kind of done a little bit of research before I came on here, but stoked on beer. Keep RCs clean. Please recycle. It's pretty good, isn't it? I like shit like that. Little things like that. You don't really see much of that sort of thing. Obviously, they care about the environment where they are. They must be right on the coast, I assume, being San Diego. Usual yada yada. Consumption of alcohol beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery. May cause health problems. Fuck, I didn't know that. Kick back and relax, apparently. So yeah, overall, good beer. Nice introduction to the brewery for me. I say whether I see anything from these guys again or not, I don't know. But if they do anything that's going to be maybe a double IPA, this is just a single. It says tropical. I'd like to have known what hops are in it. I did actually really try and find out, but went on the website, went on Untapped. I'm sure if I went on their I don't know Instagram page and found it, it might have a little bit of information there, but it's hoops, and I can't be bothered with that. If it's not obvious, then I don't know, but I'll probably have a guess that it's certainly got Citra in it for sure. Maybe kind of something like an Amarillo or a Centennial in there or something like that. It's going to be something like that along them ballpark sort of hops. But anyway, overall, yeah, good stuff. And I'm going to clear off. We'll probably be back in about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. I'll get a little bit of information set up for the next sort of beer, and we're looking, yeah, maybe before the top of the hour. We'll see how we go. But yeah, anywho, thanks for watching, and cheers, buddy. I'm just on the way out here with this little live review. Hope you're keeping well, my friend, and yeah, I'll be back fairly shortly with another beer review. So. Yeah, hope everyone's having a nice day so far, or nice evening wherever you're at, or where if you're at Sammy, you're still there. Hope you're going to have a good day. So I hope you're going to the city gets and make the most of that little beer festival that's kind of unofficially still going. So anyway, on that note, I'm clearing off. I've been waffling there for a bit, and 26 minutes for a beer review. God, it sounds like I'm a Scotsman here. Anyway, cheers for now. See you later. Soon. Hopefully. Please. Bye.